Paano ba mag-apply na teacher sa DepEd? Una, tanungin mo ang sarili mo. Teaching ba talaga ang calling ko? Kung hindi, huwag mo na muna ituloy ang pag-apply. Basahin mo ang content ng DepEd Order No. 7, Series of 2015, entitled Hiring Guidelines for Teacher 1 Positions, Effective School Year 2015-2016. Ito kasi ang sinusunod ng DepEd na basihan para sa nag-apply na magiging guro ng elementary, kindergarten, junior high school, at special education or SPED teacher. Kapag nabasa mo na, mag-isip-isip ka muna uli. Magti-teacher ba talaga ako? If yes, may mga hawak ka bang documents na ipipresenta tulad ng aking susunod na babanggitin? Ano-ano ba ang mga document na dapat isubmit? Pero, bago tayo magpatuloy, baka type mo i-click ang subscribe. Baka lang naman. Number 1. Application letter duly addressed sa superintendent ng isang school division. Siguraduhin na tama ang spelling ng name ng superintendent at ang kanyang posisyon. Siyempre, ganun din ang address ng opisina. Paalala, huwag mangopya ng application letter. Gawin ito ng may puso at totoo, hindi masyadong mahaba. Tama ang construction ng sentence at naintindihan mo mismo ang content ng iyong application. Tandaan uli, ang ibang interviewer ay isinasama sa itinatanong kung ano ang content ng iyong application. Number 2. CEC Form 212 with UAN and latest 2x2 ID picture. Ito ay nakukuha through online sa application.deped.gov. Sa dami ng aplikant na pumapasok sa website na yan, maaaring makakaranas ka ng login issue. Kung nakalogin ka naman, inaabot naman ng halos 1 week bago pumasok sa iyong email address ang online PDS o personal data sheet mo. Minsan nga, wala ka pang matanggap. Kapag makuha mo na ang iyong online PDS, may kasama na itong UAN o Unique Applicant Number. Tandaan, kasama na ini-indicate sa application letter ang iyong UAN. Kapag nakuha mo na ang iyong PDS, tingnan mabuti kasi minsan hindi indicated ang lahat na information na iyong nilagay. Ano ang gagawin? Maaaring maghingi ng dateable PDS file with UAN format sa district o kaya sa division office para maitama ang data na inyong inilagay. Ang mga old applicant naman na may dati ng UAN ay i-edit nyo na lamang ang inyong data para ma-update. Paano kung wala ka naman UAN? Huwag mag-alala dahil clearly stated naman sa DepEd Order No. 22 Series of 2015 na nagsasabi that applicants who are not able to submit the UAN shall still be allowed to apply. The UAN shall not be treated as the eligibility requirement. Even without the UAN, applicants may still go through the evaluation process, be ranked in the Registry of Qualified Applicants or RQA, and be hired. Number 3. Certified photocopy of PRC Professional Identification Card which must be duly authenticated and validated by the PRC. Take note, expired card will be accepted provided that the newly renewed card will be presented by the applicant during the appointment process. Number 4. Certified photocopy of ratings obtained in licensure examination for teachers or professional board examination for teachers. In case the applicant failed to receive his/her rating or if he/she accidentally lost it, a certificate of verification of rating from the PRC or internet is accepted. Number 5. Xerox copy of transcript of records duly authenticated by the school registrar or any authorized representative. Number 6. Copy of service record or certificate of teaching experience. Number 7. Certificate of clearance for those who are currently employed. Take note, this is optional if the employer failed to issue the clearance. Number 8. Certificate of specialized training if any. Kung wala, okay lang naman. Ang selection committee ng ibang division pumapayag naman na isunod na lang ang certificate as long as hindi pa natatapos ang ranking process. Number 9. Certified copy of voter's ID or any proof of residence as deemed acceptable by the screening committee. Applicant who has been residing for at least 6 months at the barangay, municipality, city, or province in which the school being applied to for a teaching position is located, as evidenced by the personal data sheet, shall be considered as bona fide applicant. An applicant who has taught as an LGU-funded teacher, kindergarten volunteer teacher, KVT, or substitute teacher for at least 1 school year in the barangay, municipality, city, or province where the school being applied to for a teaching position is located shall also be considered as a bona fide resident to be validated by the Certificate of Employment. Bakit ito mahalaga? Dahil dyan nakabase ang deployment. Kasi kung nasaan sana ang item, sana ganun, sana all, ay local applicant din ang kukunin. Number 10. Updated in BI clearance. Kung expired ang NBI mo, pwede naman ang certification or even receipt na nagpapatunay na on process ang iyong NBI clearance. Matagal ang release ng NBI, lalo na sa mga applicant na may tinatawag na may kahit o kaparehong pangalan. And the last is number 11. Omnibus certification of authenticity and veracity of all documents submitted and signed by the applicant. Pag sa private attorney, may bayad po yan. Pero pag sa PAO or Public Attorney's Office, libre lang po. Kapag na-complete mo na yan, ilagay mo na sa folder at isubmit. Ang bawat division ay may sariling guidelines kung kanino isubmit ang documents at kung kailan. Ganon din kung anong kulay ng folder ang gagamitin. Kaya mabuti na sundin mo iyon. Indicated din dapat kung ano ang applyan mo. Kung elementary ba? Kung kindergarten naman, dapat meron kang experience o nag-aral ka ng early childhood education. Kung junior high school naman, dapat sa particular na major ka mag-apply. Kung education unit earner ka naman, madalas ang PRC ang nagdidetermine ng major at madalas din social studies ang kanilang binibigay. Pero nasa sa Division Selection Committee kung ibabalik ka ba nila sa original course mo na related sa isang particular na major. Halimbawa, kung graduate ka ng ICT o computer related, baka pwede ka ma-assign sa TVL o IT subject. Pero nasa selection committee po yan. Kung ikaw naman ay nag-apply sa SPED, dapat may units ka rin o nag-aral ng special education. Sa ibang division, hindi pinapayagan ang graduate ng secondary education o unit earner ay mag-apply sa elementary or kindergarten. Pero sa ibang division, pinapayagan din naman. Dahil limited face-to-face po tayo, baka sa ilalabas na memorandum ng bawat division ay pwede mag-submit ng documents through online. Mas maigi if mag-online ka. Siyempre, for health protection na rin. Pero kung hindi, isasubmit mo ito personally kung saan sinabi na doon isubmit. Of course, you have to follow the health protocols. Sa pag-submit mo, titingnan ng school screening committee kung complete ba ang document mo o hindi. If hindi, ibabalik ito sa iyo at ipapakomply, provided may balik mo ito bago mag-deadline. At kapag accepted na ng committee, wait mo na ang schedule ng next process like interview, demonstration teaching, English proficiency test administration, specialized training hands-on, and others. May memorandum din na ilalabas ang division office tungkol sa bagay na yan. Pakiusap, huwag na po mag-attach ng irrelevant documents. Pampakapal lang po yan sa folder at wala namang merit. Dagdag gasto pa sa photocopy. Kung anong hinihingi, yun lang ang ibibigay. Ang iba kasi may naka-attach na agad na recommendation mula sa politiko o kaya sa school head mismo. Ang iba naman may certification na sila ay angka ng donor ng lupa na kinatitirikan ng school. Ang iba naman may nag-attach ng certificate of attendance sa mga seminar na kanilang naatinan. Mayroon din certificate as judge during the contest, certificate as guest speaker at marami pang iba. Ang aking mga binanggit ay hindi na po kasama sa inyong isasubmit. Ano-ano ba ang pagbabasihan ng scoring? Subalit, bago tayo magpatuloy, baka pwede mo naman i-click ang subscribe. Sige na, click mo na. Sayang naman to kung hindi mo i-click. Salamat! Education, 20 points. Lahat ng undergraduate grades mo na nasa transcript of record ay sasama sa computation para makuha ang GWA o General Weighted Average. Kung ikaw ay masteral degree, may +1 ito at kung doctoral degree naman, another +1. Teaching experience, 15 points. Kung wala ka namang experience, okay lang. Huwag mabahala. Kasama ka pa rin sa irarank. Pero ano nga ba ang basihan para magka-points sa teaching experience? Narito. Teaching experience in early childhood or EC, kindergarten, preschool, elementary, secondary, tertiary, higher education, special education or SPED, alternative learning system or ALS, technical vocational education and training or TVET, learning institutions offering culture-based education programs for indigenous peoples or IP, even prior to passing the LET, shall be given 15 points for every month of service but shall not exceed to 12 points. Ibig sabihin, kung 10 years ka nang nagtuturo, ang point dapat ay 15, pero ang ibibigay lang sa iyo ay 12 points lamang. Bakit? Kasi ganito yon. Teaching experience of kindergarten volunteer teachers or KVT and LGU-funded teachers shall merit additional points on top of the score they obtained from the above point system as follows. Less than 2 years experience plus 1 point. 2 to less than 5 years experience plus 2 points. 5 or more years experience, 3 points. Sa makatuwid, ang natitirang 3 points para mabuo ang 15 points ay mula sa volunteer teaching experience. Katulad halimbawa ng kinder o maaari rin naman kung ikaw ay LGU-funded teacher. The full 15 point per month of teaching experience shall be given to the applicants who have come from schools and institutions that are government accredited or recognized. Certificate of employment shall be used to determine validity of teaching experience. Experience from private schools will only be counted if the schools are DepEd recognized or have an approval certificate to operate from the DepEd. Applicants who were hired as para-teacher, LGU or locally funded teachers, or contractual are required to attach copy of job order or signed contract. In addition with this, a certification issued by the school head of the teaching experience indicating the inclusive dates and specific subject or grade level taught is also asked. Applicants who have substituted in public schools must attach their approved appointment. In case that the appointment is on process, a photocopy of appointment signed by the school's division superintendent or a certification indicating the inclusive dates of services signed by the respective school head will be attached. Hindi po kabilang ang experience as daycare teacher, experience in private school not recognized by the government, experience during practice teaching, and experience as teacher from other country. The following guidelines are true in other divisions, pero sa iba hindi naman. Pero sundin lang ninyo tulad ng sumusunod. Experience as volunteer teacher shall be signed by the school's division superintendent and still be subjected to verification by the screening committee. Experience acquired as para-teacher or volunteer teacher from the school where there are no shortage of teachers shall be attached with justification of school head indicating the very valid reason why the services of the teacher was in need but still subject for verification of the screening committee. Experience as on-call teaching scheme or handling only one subject or two, reading teacher, feeding teacher, or teacher aide will not be counted. Hence, such certification or document will not be attached anymore. But during this time of pandemic, since wala namang face-to-face classes, I don't know if the committee will accept as teaching experience the services rendered such as retrieval or checking of modules, printing, sorting, binding, and distributing of modules, and others. Bahala ng Division Selection Committee sa bagay na iyan. Next, LET or PBET rating, 15 points. Specialized training and skills, 10 points. It is stated in DepEd Order No. 7, Series 2015, that specialized training for skills development in fields related to the work, duties, and function of the Teacher 1 position to be filled shall be given a maximum of 10 points. And the assignment of points, the following should be met. Presentation of a certificate of at least 10 days training, 5 points or nothing. Demonstration of the skill, 5 points or nothing. Ulitin ko lang, ang 10 points ay manggagaling sa sumusunod. 5 points kung ang training mo ay 10 days pataas, and if below 10 days naman, 0. And another 5 points naman ay manggagaling sa demonstration of skills na kapag na-perfect mo ang skills na pinapagawa sa iyo, ito ay 5 points. At kapag hindi, 0. Expected na perfect ninyo dapat ang skills kasi nga, kaya nga kayo binabigyan ng certificate kasi master din niyo ang skills. Isang certificate training lang ang i-attach. Huwag mag-attach ng marami kasi isa lang din ang ipapademonstrate sa inyo. Anong skills ba ang mga ito? Maaring tungkol sa computer, journalism, sports, first aid, cookery, electronics, electricity, carpentry, agriculture, food preparation and preservation, housekeeping, English proficiency, arts, etc. As long as related to the work and duties of teachers. What about ang bookkeeping? Baka accepted naman kung ang particular na applicant ay magtuturo ng subject about bookkeeping. Pero pag hindi naman, baka di pwede. Kasi may mga assigned bookkeeper naman ang mga schools at di po gawain ng isang guro ang bookkeeping. Baka required kayo ng committee na magdala ng sarili ninyong gamit for demonstration. Kailangan nyo talagang magdala. Interview, 10 points. Kahit 10 points lang ito, pero ito ang nakaka-nervous na process ng ranking. Dapat magsuot ng maayos na damit. Huwag naman masyadong casual na parang pupunta ka rin lang sa mall o sa park. Huwag naman parang gown na parang pupunta ka sa party at huwag naman nakaka-Filipiniana o nakabarong Tagalog. Slacks, polo or long sleeve, casual dress, pwede na yan. Dapat maayos ang buhok at kasuutan. Huwag ka naman magpa-interview na magulo ang iyong buhok, amoy araw, at pawisan ka. Applicants shall be interviewed on topics such as K-12 program, professional experience, instructional skills, technology, computer skills, classroom discipline, classroom management, knowledge of content, materials, planning skills, relationship with the administration, staff, parents and students, and personal qualities. Kung English ang tanong, sasagutin din ito ng English. Huwag makiusap na kung pwede ka sumagot in Tagalog. Hindi ito Miss Universe, pageant na allowed ang interpreter. Relax, huwag kabahan. Kaya mo yan sagutin. Yung parents mo nga, kayang-kaya mong sagot-sagutin eh. Ang interviewer pa kaya. Be positive lang. Demonstration teaching, 15 points. Ang ibang division na request ng applicant na magsuot ng kanilang practice teaching uniform kung kasya pa at available pa. Para naman teacher na teacher ang dating. Dapat maganda ang iyong teaching devices at master mo ang iyong lesson. Magpakita ka ng mga bagong style ng pagtuturo at mga magagandang devices. Galingan mo. Nakapasa ka na nga sa practice teaching mo eh. Alam naman yan ng committee na ang lesson na i-demonstrate mo ay yan din ang ginamit mo sa final demonstration mo noong nag-practice teaching ka. Joke lang. Communication skills, 15 points. Ito ang tinatawag na EPT or English Proficiency Test. Malimit ang tatanong applicant if pasado daw sila sa EPT. Well, walang cut-off score ang EPT. Kasi po, dyan kukunin ang 15% ng iyong total score. Hintayin natin kung ano ang instruction ng BEA tungkol sa pagkuha ng exam. Ang duration ng EPT ay 2 years. Pero paano kung noong nag-take ka ay minalas at mababa ang nakuha mong score? Pwede ka kaya mag-re-exam? Di ko alam ang sagot. Pero mas mainam na kausapin mo o makiusap ka sa Division Testing Coordinator na payagan ka na magkapag-exam muli upang mapataas naman ang iyong score. Kapag nakompleto mo na ang lahat na nabanggit, maghintay na lang po ng susunod na instructions from the division office. Minsan may verification of point na ginagawa sa bawat aplikant. Kapag tapos na i-compute ang inyong lahat na scores, ay magbibigay ang committee ng individual score sheet para malaman ninyo ang inyong total score at para kung may gusto kayo itanong o ipakorek ay maayos pa bago ilalabas ang final result of RQA o Registry of Qualified Applicants. Tandaan, ang may score lamang na 70 points up ang isasama sa list of qualified applicants at sila lang ang may chance na ma-hire. Hindi po ranking ang ilalabas, kundi Registry of Qualified Applicants. Kung may tanong po kayo, maaari naman kayong mag-comment dito sa video at pipilitin nating tugunin o sagutin o maaari rin namang mag-direct tanong sa committee. Ganun pa man, huwag na huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe. Subscribe na! Sige na. Salamat sa iyong pag-subscribe. Matamang salamat and good luck sa inyo.